Listen carefully, my youngster. There is a reason you are here. There is nothing arbitrary or coincidental about this moment. Every pulse, every breath you're taking at the moment, and every thought that brought you to halt. And here these words are all components of my design. I have sent you here for a divine reason, not by accident. Heaven is aware of the movement that has already started in your life, even if you can't perceive it completely yet. Around you, angels are already keeping watch and setting the scene for what I am about to do. I am aware of the struggles that have exhausted you, the silent anxieties that remain when the sun subsides. There have been times when you've wondered whether your prayers are really heard and if you're really noticed. Now listen to me, I have never abandoned you. I've never overlooked a tear or missed a single sigh. I am aware of every single moment of your existence. I was there, even during the seasons that seemed to be silent. I was communicating in a medium you were not yet able to comprehend. Even today, angels are moving, messengers of restoration and peace, into the areas where chaos formerly predominated. They are providing strength where fatigue had taken hold and clarity where uncertainty had taken root. We don't forget you, you're not adrift. They are lifting, molding, and guiding you. Additionally, you won't have to confront the challenges and beauties of the route ahead alone. You've been asking me what will happen to me next, Lord, after I've done all I can. What happens next? Your trust will start to yield fruit this season, I tell you, as I hear that query reverberating from your soul. But know this, only in places where roots have withstood time, pressure, and darkness can fruit develop. You were being prepared, not punished by the strain you were feeling. The trimming you've gone through was refining, not rejection. I was educating you to keep your heart open to what is ahead. The world teaches you that success is determined by the things that are visible, like the recognition, the position, and the money. But I tell you that success starts in the invisible. It starts when your soul comes to trust me. While I wait, I have seen your quiet service, profound forgiveness, difficult love, and perseverance when others gave up. Heaven has heard that loyalty and is now reacting. However, my youngster has to realize that there will be no's before new opportunities arise. Your emergence is feared by the adversary. Fear is trying to tell you that you are not worthy. Stress will try to tell you that you are not ready. Your eyesight will be obscured by doubt, which will rise like a fog. But keep in mind that I haven't summoned you to fight on your own. Angels have been appointed to go before you. Even now they are all around you, fighting for you in places you can't see. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super Thanksgiving $2, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now And listen to this message further. An angel gave you strength each time you wanted to give up but persisted. Heaven listened each time you prayed. When it felt futile, the light within of you drove the darkness away. Each time you talked with love rather than resentment. You underestimate your strength because I have always been within of you, not because of anything you have done. The pressure you experience is a sign of change, so don't be scared of it. You are being honed for larger things, like gold in the fire, because they are based on an uncheckable basis. The plans I have for you won't fall apart under pressure. Your anchor is me. Additionally, keep in mind that although storms pass, purpose endures forever. You could have had heartbreaking relationships, friendships that ended or missed possibilities. I saw the resulting suffering. I understand what it's like to see something you hoped would last fade. However, I want you to understand that nothing that is really yours will ever be lost. I replace what I take away with something better. I shut things to keep them safe. People who view you through my light, not their convenience, will be the ones I bring into your life. You won't have to struggle to be accepted. You're going to experience alignment like never before. Throughout the next season, people who share your spiritual language will come along and understand your calling, not because of your reputation, but because of your spirit. These are heavenly relationships. A few of them have already left. Heaven is setting up meetings that will alter the course of your path. But dear, I have to caution you as well. Not all doors that are open are heavenly. Certain prospects may seem promising at first glance, but they may have unspoken limitations. I am calling you to discernment because of this. Don't hurry to understand something that only glitters await. What shines with my tranquility, what is actually from me, will always be marked by my tranquility. It's not from heaven if you have to give up your morals, your sleep, or your connection with me in order to get stuff. I'll grant you the success you've requested, but not at your soul's expense. I'll give you blessings that won't wear you down. I'll raise you in ways that let you still kneel. I will benefit you without causing you to lose your tranquility, but in order to walk in that, you have to learn to take breaks, even when things appear to be moving slowly. Even if the stage seems to be vacant, you have to have faith that I am working behind the scenes. Your eyes cannot yet see the wonders that are already taking shape. Some may appear all at once, while others will develop gradually. However, that I have not forgotten you. I am teaching you that having faith is about resting in the knowledge that I am loyal, not about pushing for outcomes. Stop and take a deep breath. When you feel stressed, allow me to calm your thoughts. I am aware that there is a lot of noise in the world, including the ongoing drive to be better, the fear of losing out, and the need to perform. But keep in mind that I never expected you to be flawless. I requested your presence beside me this very moment. Now you don't have to seek love or acceptance. You already have love. Your efforts are evident. I am aware of how difficult it has been for you to conceal your own weariness while trying to be strong for others. However, my power is something that runs through you and cannot be borrowed. It is never intended for you to bear it alone. When the weight becomes too much to bear, my angels are tasked with lifting it. There will be days when fear of being alone, fear of rejection, and fear of failure tries to resurface. But keep in mind what I said. Trust is your companion, not fear. You can't have both. Have faith. Speak life over yourself, even if you're feeling hesitant and the path seems unclear. When your heart is heavy, speak hope. If you are receiving this message right now, type "I trust you, Lord" in the comment section. Then, let your words spread faith across your environment. The adversary wants to fill the spaces with gloom, but every word you utter in faith brings light. Faith, not fear, is what my angels react to. Heaven moves when you speak my truth. Thus, let your remarks be lively. Talk about your future. Talk over your family. Talk over your recovery, because I am already carrying out your prayer. I am only awaiting your consent. You're going to enter a new graceful rhythm. You won't be as worn out by the speed of this next season. You are walking with me this time, so it will seem lighter, more in alignment, and more tranquil. You'll see how some of your anxieties start to subside, and how serenity starts to creep into your day-to-day existence. It isn't a coincidence that is change. Don't look back regretfully. You were never intended to be defined by your past. Your previous chapter will be supported by the knowledge you have gained from these teachings, so they were not in vain. I'm transforming your previous suffering into your current purpose, just as I did when I transformed water into wine. What previously brought you to tears will now serve as the witness that frees others. One day you'll glance around and see that what seemed like loss was really protection that you were previously constructed on. The same stuff that broke you. You will realize how each departure created space for more love, peace, and purpose, and you will start to thank me for the doors that closed and the individuals who departed. The world may change, but my pledge remains the same. My kid, my love never goes out of style. It is impossible to outrun, outthink, or outgrow. It is all around you now. I don't stop loving you even if you fall. My angels never leave their posts. They rejoice with you on the hills, just as much as they stand by your side in the valley. There will be illogical miracles, provision that appears out of the blue, strength that increases while you're tired. My hand will be evident in little ways, such as the generosity of a complete stranger, a door that opens after you've finished knocking, a calm that returns when tension should have prevailed. These serve as a reminder to me that I am not far away. I'm close, never far away. Come to me when you're restless. Take a moment to listen when you're feeling puzzled. I'm not quiet, I'm talking above the din. The answers you're looking for are right here, in the silence of my presence. Have faith that I am growing when I put things off, when I stop. I'm getting ready. Withholding is a kind of protection in your life. Nothing I do is in vain. My kindness will show itself to you in unexpected ways. Opportunities will present themselves in perfect time, not because of your efforts, but because of divine timing. People who have the answers you've been hoping for will enter your life. Doors that are impossible for a human hand to open will open. You will be surprised by my favor, but it will also put you to the test. Will you remember me when plenty comes? When everyone loves your name, will you maintain your composure? I'm blessing you to make you a light that shows my heart, not to make you feel better. Thus be humble. Love, truly forgive without reservation, and have complete faith in me. Don't allow your dread of the future keep you from enjoying the here and now. Something holy is being set up for you. My angels are paving the path and removing the impassable barriers. I am guiding you toward a goal, even when the path takes a detour. Dawn is forming, even though it seems like the night is going on forever. And as you start to reap the rewards of this season, keep in mind that it's not over yet. What I am accomplishing in your life is just getting started. You have been selected. You are cherished since I first gave you life. You have grown into all that heaven could have imagined. My angels are still all around you, invisible yet completely there. They accompany you through the hallways of your everyday existence, in traffic and waiting areas, and at peaceful times when you believe no one is watching. They speak bravery when your heart seems little. They protect your steps, and they provide tranquility where there has been tension. Heaven itself goes with you as I send you out into the world. Because my protection stood between you and the storm, there are fights you never witness, and perils that never touch you. Remember that there is light all around you that is more powerful than any darkness that would try to touch you. When you start to feel afraid and the world seems unsure, you have experienced times when even the most basic tasks seemed challenging due to the pressure of your own ideas. However, at such times, I was supporting your soul till your strength returned, rather than evaluating your performance. You've made it through things you believed would shatter you. That is grace, not chance. Every wound you bear has turned into an altar, where my loyalty has been validated. I was already constructing roads across invisible areas. When you questioned if development was feasible, every closed door that you cried over was a redirection rather than a rejection. I am aware of how long you have been waiting for a change or indication that your life is progressing. However, I want you to see what I see. which is that you are moving. In my perspective, every act of forgiveness, every instance of patience, and every prayer spoken through tears has been a step forward. Even if you are not aware of it, you are still developing. One day you'll look back and realize that what you thought was a delay was really preparedness. Heaven is timed perfectly. I withhold to make things better, not to punish. You are being set up for possibilities that align with your true desires rather than merely your aspirations. I'm not only interested in your success, I'm molding your spirit so that when a blessing comes, it will not break you, but rather make you stronger. Even though it hurt, some of the things you believe to have lost were pruned to make way for the new items I'm delivering. Don't compare your trip to anybody else's. My darling, everybody follows their own path, but yours is uniquely designed with divine purpose. I have asked you to shine where others hide, to love where others retreat, and to bring peace where others sow fear. I have given you a resilience that comes from a calling rather than a situation. You're getting ready to change people's lives in ways you can't yet fathom. What I decree for you cannot be stolen by anyone. So you don't need to seek fame or try to prove yourself. My designs couldn't be undone, not even by those who misinterpreted or hurt you. I have seen your quiet after disappointment, and your tears following betrayal. I have heard every silent prayer, and tallied every restless night. I haven't forgotten either. I'm transforming what was intended to weaken you into the source of your power. It was never intended for those who left to bear the burden of what lies ahead. I am encircling you with fresh companions that uplift rather than deplete your soul. I'm putting you in the company of people who support your beliefs and remind you of your identity. When you lose sight of it, these heavenly connections are a part of my plan to elevate you to a higher season. They are not arbitrary. Don't let the cacophony of this world too overpower my quiet little voice inside of you. My kingdom operates on the principles of peace, patience, and purpose. Whereas the society around you may exalt pace, success, and ego, you're not in the rear for the next miracle to happen. You are at the right place already. My angels have opened doors that no man can close. You'll start to see indications of alignment, such as discussions that validate your purpose, opportunities that present themselves naturally, and strength resurfacing where exhaustion formerly existed. This is divine cooperation, not a coincidence. Now take a deep breath. Give up the desperate urge to dictate results. I have your future secure. I am the God who completes, not just the God who starts. What I began in, you won't end in loss or misunderstanding. You'll see improvement, you'll see recovery. You'll understand why each pause is made. In the midst of it all, you'll realize that I was always with you, directing each step, even the ones that seem like diversions. Rest in the knowledge that you are never abandoned, forgotten, or alone, my darling. Around you, my angel, set up camp. You breathe the breath of my spirit, and, like unfailing stars, my vows loom above you. Continue to walk with faith. You have a lot more ahead of you than behind you. So, my dear, raise your eyes. Your parade for morning is already coming. Even now the burden you've been carrying is lessening. Have faith that I am with you through the rising, the becoming, and the waiting. You are seizing your opportunity. You haven't missed it. Heaven is working for you. And each step you take in trust will make the road ahead of you brighter. You are seen, you are chosen, and you are becoming what I have spoken about you throughout your life. Rest in my love walk and my serenity. And know this, please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.